Get exactly where. Right over here, I think. Yeah, here it is. Here's my old campground. Got a fire pit set up. Nice flat spot for the tent. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a 3-day adventure. I'm going to be working on my lean-to. We're about 3/4 of the way there. I've been hiking for about an hour and a half. But what I want to do is set up camp here as a base camp, dump some gear, and then maybe we'll have time to head out to the lean-to frame and start working on that again. Well, she still stands. I'm not going to worry about the rain fly. Just going to get the air mat set up, get the blanket in there, and we'll get some firewood. And we should have time to get out there to the lean-to, I'm hoping. I am seeing some nice dead wood standing around here and some stuff laying around on the way in, so we should be good. Alright, tighten up the saw a little bit and we'll get heading out. Get some firewood. Piece of seasoned maple right here. Middle-sized piece. Take that. Might not have to do much cutting. I'm not really going after the big stuff. I don't want to put a lot of work into it because we're probably going to camp at the lean-to tomorrow. So, just my wrist size pieces. Enough to cook on tonight. Gonna do up a steak soon too. I might do that up before I head out. I'm getting kind of hungry. Yeah, that's looking good. Some maple. Cool. We'll haul this back and cut it up. See another piece here too. Might as well drag that back. Some of the smaller stuff here we can just stomp out. I'll have to use the saw for this bigger one here. Oh, get out of my way, plant. Yeah, see that? Nice and seasoned. Checking. Good maple, so that's really all I need. I might probably get a little more. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think we'll finish the shelter tonight. I think I'm definitely going to camp here. I do want to hang the majority of my food in case a bear comes by or the animals get to it. Come on. Probably not going to happen, but I'm out here for 3 days, so I don't want to take any chances. Just gonna, it's not the best tree either, but at least it's off the ground. Third time's a charm. Not the greatest bear bag, but better than nothing. Big clearing here. I don't remember this. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I don't remember this big field here, like clearing. Well, just keep moving on, I guess. Compass helps a lot. I'm a little bit cautious of snakes, though. Yeah, no, this I remember, this hill. So, I do remember this spot, actually. This little hill here. And the lean-to should be up in here somewhere. Yeah, and there's a trail through here that I remember crossing, so it's got to be that away, quite a ways yet. And I'm seeing coniferous stuff, which is odd. I don't remember seeing that, but that's only one tree. So yeah, I'm just gonna push off the trail since I have my compass. See if we can find it. Everything looks so much different in the summertime. I know how to get back to my main trail. I've lost the lean-to. I didn't have the compass last time I was out here, else I would have tracked coordinates. But I'm gonna head back and rethink what I did last fall. So I'm heading northeast back to the main trail. I know it was southwest. I remember, just taking the general direction. I've been poking around out here for a bit. I'm not seeing it. I'm not recognizing anything, although you normally wouldn't. I mean, it's a different season. But there's just tons of sticks and shrub and rocks and ankle twisters. I've been poking around out here. I'm not finding it. It's really depressing because I was been looking forward to this for a long time, and I wish I would have gotten coordinates. So yeah, just heading that away, back to the main trail. It's got to be out here somewhere. It's got to be out here. So I hope I don't have to spend the rest of the day searching. I've got a couple hours of daylight left. But I'm bound and determined to find it, so just head back for now and see if I come out where I think I came in, or where I think I'm at. But yeah, it's gorgeous out here, isn't it? It's beautiful. I feel like I'm close. This is a very similar terrain. I don't know if you remember from last time, but there's no coniferous trees around. And earlier I was running into coniferous trees, which was not where I was before, so I know I'm close. I can feel it, I'm getting close. This is starting to look more familiar. So I'm heading, let's see, let me orient myself here. Okay, yeah, so I'm heading south to where I think it was, whereas last time I went north, more the northern direction where I thought it was. So, and I remember seeing this little downhill slope here. I'm just not seeing the frame. I mean, it's all grown in. I'm not giving up. Even if I have to spend all day tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm heading east-south now. And a lot of the trees look like trees I would have chosen. But it's just a real bummer because I wanted to get started on it, and I wanted to show you guys on day one, for those of you that haven't seen. So frustrating. Like I said, I didn't have a compass before. I'm wondering if I pushed too far out, because I'm more confident with the compass now, you know. I might have. Coming back up on camp here, I retraced my steps and I could not find it. I was in an area that looked very familiar, but I couldn't find it. So back at it tomorrow. We've got 2 more days to find it. And the longer it takes, obviously, the less work we'll be able to get done. But anyways, I'm going to get the fire going, cut up some more firewood, get some food on. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I set up camp here, is because it's quite a haul out there. And I kind of figured it would be hard to find. My plan was to come out here over the winter, or later in the fall, but you know, I couldn't get a ride out here. I'll explain more about that later, and a little bit about where I've been. Some more rocks for the fire pit. They're all wedged together. It's hard to get them out. Yeah, that one's too big. I don't feel like hauling that back. We've got 3 here. I'll just carry. I'll come back for that other one. I'm going to try to get these to stand up like so. I mean, I could use this bigger one as a base, but I mean, I've already got a pit here, so it's kind of pointless. And I'm sure they'll fall over, but when I get a nice spot for my grill, make it a little wider this time. Yeah, this one actually, it would make a great base, but I think I'll just use it like this. I don't know, maybe I won't. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, I've also got another one here too. forgot about. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it'll probably tip over, but it's a good start. There's a centipede in here. Something. That way we can throw some fat wood on that. Use it as base logs. Have a flat surface to strike on. Oh, that feels good, a campfire. Gonna need a little more firewood though too, so we'll get on that. There we go. The grill is sanitized. Just gonna try to get away with putting it right here. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Got some Worcestershire sauce and garlic and herb marinade. I'm going to push these coals back in there. Then we'll pick the fire up after the steak's cooked. Yeah, that's good. So got just this little piece here and a bigger piece. That'll be good for me. And then I've got power bars, snacks, soups, all kinds of stuff. So, looking good. Okay, let me get some more coals in there. Cool. Gonna put a little bit of steak seasoning on these before I flip them. Just a tad. Because they're already marinated and they've got garlic and herb on them too, so let's just take a look. Now we're getting there. Now let's flip them. Yeah. That's looking good. Oh, just flip them with your fingers. Still a little rare. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try a bite. I'm just going to let them go for another minute and pull them. Okay, here we go. Little rare. Not too bad though. See? No ashes stick to it. Nice little char on it. Alright, let's try the charred. Nice and tender, nice char flavor to it. Smoky. Got the garlic and herb and Worcestershire. Really good. Cheap steak too. Oh yeah. Ooh. Spider. Get. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna crash. All I've got here is my blanket. I'm gonna use my jacket for a pillow. But anyways, guys, yeah, I did a lot of walking today, and I am beat. So I'm just gonna lay here in my net, watch the fire, and fall asleep. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Slept really, really well. Really chilly out last night, but made it through. Yeah, so it's gonna be a hot one today. I'm just gonna leave the blanket like this. I'm not gonna fold it all up. Leave a bunch of my gear in here, do the same thing we did yesterday. I actually got up before noon on a trip this time. It's like 9 a.m. I'm probably gonna bum around for an hour, cook up some food, get out the food bag, have some snacks, have some coffee, relax a little bit. Yeah, so it should be a good day. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Nice and seasoned, nice and checked, bone dry. Get some coffee going here. Definitely needed. I've got tons more food in here, probably too much food, but I didn't want to come underprepared. I am out here with no ride, so I'm depending on someone to come and pick me up tomorrow night. But so I kind of overdid it, but yeah, that's that. Let's get some coffee on. I'm going to try to move this whole setup down here. Ah, shit. Nope, guess not. Well, it's just too high, and I don't want to set my titanium right on the coals. So let me just see if I can get this to level out. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Let's try that again. There we go, that's more like it. It's a lot closer. Yeah, I just stuck another rock back here, and this is the one we used last night, so that works much better. Get my coffee going here. Give that a quick stir. And gonna pull the old switcheroo here. And I'm actually going to do something I've never done before, which is have steak for breakfast. It's going to be getting nice and hot today, so I got to eat this meat up because I don't want to waste it. No marinade on this one, but I got to get some steak seasoning on it. Lots of steak seasoning. Yeah. Good to go. Another one of my favorite parts about camping is having coffee in the morning. I'm probably going to save some of that steak. I don't have much of an appetite in the morning, so I'll probably hang it in the tree after I cook it or something for lunch or whatever. But yeah, I would say it's about 9:30 right now. It's going to be a slow going morning. We've got all day till about 8:30, I would say. So yeah, I don't have a plan for the day. The plan is just to find the frame. I just had to show you, look at the grill marks on that. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's looking really, really good. Sticking to the grill. Oh yeah. Look at this. Okay, so here I am at the location to where I need to start navigating so I don't get lost. We're at the other location. I'm gonna start pushing way back in there and searching. So let's get at it. I came up southwest from the northeast direction. Now I'm just going to comb this area back and forth. I think I'm out too far, but I'm just going to comb back and forth all through here, and then I'm going to work my way back, just combing the whole area. And if I can't find it, we'll either start a new shelter or we'll wait till fall. In the meantime, we'll just move on to other trips, different projects and so forth. So I'm gonna keep weaving back and forth here in this area. This is so embarrassing. But this is the general location. It's got to be around here somewhere, because this is the patch of oaks and maples that I remember, and the trees look very similar to where I was. Same type of shrubs and bushes. But yeah, this is embarrassing, guys. Almost halfway through the trip and I still haven't found the shelter, but like I said, I didn't have a compass, but just look how beautiful it is out here, huh? I feel it. I feel like I'm in the area, you know what I mean? Just gonna keep pushing on. Guess what I just spotted? You know what the smile on my face means. Everything is how we left it. Give you a quick walk around here for those of you that haven't seen. I'm going to put another jammer on here to reinforce this. But yeah, everything's just how we left it. Yes, awesome, 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 awesome. So happy. Okay, so I don't know what time it is, but we still got a lot of time to work on it. And I'm definitely going to track my coordinates out of here this time. But yes, 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 yes. There's tons of stones out here to build a fire pit. There's tons of dead standing hardwood. So now that I've wandered around, I kind of know, the area a little better. So I'm just going to go look for some pine and spruce for the inside cover. Without this compass, I would have got lost out here yesterday. I would have been lost today. I'd have been, who knows where I would have ended up. But yeah, I did see some pine and spruce down here, so I'm gonna go try to grab some of that. I did gather some pine boughs, but on my way back, I just figured, okay, there's that tree. Just go that direction, put your compass away, because I'm hauling these pine boughs back, right? I mean, you take a leak, turn around, you're lost, if you don't have your compass. So, I mean, it's because everything looks exactly the same. And you're like, okay, maybe I can use that tree as an indicator now. Don't work like that out here. I mean, I've definitely learned shelter building is for fall and spring. So, anyways, I've got trail mix here, a grain bar. Oh yes, salami, some dried salami, some tuna, power bar, and I just brought this in case I got lost. My pea's starting to look really yellow, so it's telling me I'm getting dehydrated. So I'll probably go back, grab the gallon, grab some more gear, and come back out. Or I might go try to find those boughs, or I just might grab more, but any event, I need to eat, drink some water, and rest. Okay, got a bunch of boughs here. Now, can I find my way back? We'll find out. I can already see the shelter from here. I think I was just dehydrated and disoriented a little bit. But now I know where I can find a good source of spruce and pine. Hey, let's go get more. Here's what we have for now. These are all going to be woven together. I'm going to get one or two more hauls, and then I'm going to put, like I said, the debris. Might not even do the debris. I just want some insulation for winter time. This is all I've got, and it's quite a haul back. I'm just under a half a gallon, which means we might have to go to a spring, which is even further away, to get more water. So I'm thinking we're gonna camp out here tonight. I'm just gonna grab my sleeping pad and my blanket, leaving the remainder of the gear back at the main camp. So I'm gonna get heading back, and I also wanna make sure that my coordinates are right when I'm coming back in. So anyways, yeah, I'm heading back now. So we'll see you at base camp. So that's it for water. I don't know if that'll get me through the rest of the day until tomorrow. The shelter is way out that way. The spring, at least to where I know how to get to it, is pretty far. It's basically at the bottom of the mountain. I do have a water filter in my bag. That's why I only brought, that 12 ouncer and this. I'm on the trail that leads to a spring near the foot of the mountain. Not really, but down quite a ways. I don't know if you can hear the stream down here at the very bottom. There's a stream. But yeah, there's a spring out here that I went to on my very first trip called Exploring the Mountains of Pennsylvania. And I came down here. I camped at where we camped last night. And I walked all over, man, I'm telling you. But anyways, we're heading to the spring. And I can't exactly remember how far it is, but we'll get there and hopefully all is well, because I need water. If not, I'm going to have to go all the way down to the stream down there. Well, I hope this isn't it, because if it is, it's dried up. I'm going to go on a little bit more and see if I can find it. Hopefully this is just some new water coming off the mountain. I think I remember this from last time. Not exactly sure, but we'll push on a little bit more. Okay, here it is. Cool. Oh, that's a relief. Yes. Water. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's such a relief. Okay, cool. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just going to try to follow this up a little bit. Whoa. And see what we got here, yeah. Yeah. I think right here, here's the opening of the spring. Back in here. Awesome, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, so cold and fresh. Yes. I don't even think I need to filter this, but I'm going to. That is some good water. I don't think it gets any more fresh than that. Oh man, that is... Look at that. Crystal clear. I could probably say that's some of the best water I've ever had. Oh, man, that is some good water. I'm just going to slam as much as I can when I'm here. I'm going to try to fill up the gallon in this, and we'll head back. I might not fill the whole gallon, but I'm going to get my fill, that's for sure. I don't know if it's the minerals in the water or what, but I mean, I just feel so much more alive right now. I've been drinking this crap tap water. I probably should have dumped it out, but the idea of dumping water out here is just not a good idea. But I slammed one of these, and I feel like energized. It's weird, I can't explain it. Probably because there's no chemicals in it, but I don't know if it's, like I said, minerals or what. If you guys are, spring water experts or whatever, let me know. But I'm telling you, I feel alive and energized. It's crazy. Fresh Pennsylvania mountain water. I don't think you can beat it. Fresh from the spring. So happy right now. This is such a relief. I was starting to stress about it. Give you one last shot of that spring there. Right here's where it opens. Right here. This, without a doubt, has been one of the most high endurance camping and bushcraft / hiking trips I've ever done. I am totally beat. I've been going non-stop, other than a little bit of watching the fire last night and coffee this morning. I've literally been going non-stop. Then I've got some stuff in my pack from earlier that'll get us by. So, looking good. Grab a breakfast bar and some coffee too. Okay, this should be everything I'm taking. Just water. I'm going to carry this over my shoulder, just like so. And then I've got my compass, my saw, just doing a double check here. First aid, sleeping pad, food, my cook system. Yeah, that compass is a real lifesaver. Pretty close. Pretty close. Getting better at my navigation skills. Oh, man. Here she is. I think the first order of business, well, is to get this gear off of me. First order of business is to get a bench set up. We'll have to clear some of these weeds out of here, but I might just throw it right on top. Pretty sure I left my working gloves back at camp, but that's okay. Just get this saw nice and tight. We'll be good to go. The tree I'm eyeing up is literally 30 feet away from me. I have one more. Alright, let's do this. So it starts to curve right about here. So I'm going to cut it right here. And we should be able to get a couple straight pieces out of this, plus firewood. Give her another crank. Okay. I should have cut all the way through, but I decided just to push it over. There's nothing on the end here, so that's cool. I'm going to start clearing some of this junk out of here. Old wood. Some of these weeds out of here. Trying to tear most of them out by root so they don't grow back. But if they do, that's no big deal. Cleaned it up just enough to get a bench in there. Oh, the thing's a monster. So I want the bench / bed to be about this high, just so I have some, a little bit of room when I'm sleeping and I'm not just like directly on it. So I'm going to use this paracord. And I'm going to say right here, tie a knot. That way I know how long to cut the logs. By no means are these going to be straight, but I just want to get a bed in, and then I can rearrange them as I go. There, I'm just going to use 3 logs for now. I just need one more riser over here. I only used 3 logs on my last shelter. I will find straighter logs, but this will work for now. My sleeping pad will fit on there nice. Yeah. Just want to get a mock-up going. We'll get better materials when time permits. As you know, we've spent a lot of time hiking, walking around, getting water, getting lost. So, moving on. I measured out the other riser. It's right about there, right before a knot. That's some dense stuff right there. Okay. Good. Just a quick rig job, but it's a start. And it'll work. I was pulling up these rocks, and sure enough, I found a baby snake. It was all black with like a white ring around his head. I'm not too up on snakes. I know a couple, but I knew that would happen eventually. I'm going to try to get a few more rocks for the fire pit. There's one right here. I'm not sure if it'll move. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so grab a couple more. We'll get the fire going because we're going to lose light soon, and I still need to get firewood. You know, there's ends to some of these sticks. There's stuff laying over here. There's stuff I see all around in here, so we should be good. Whew. I think I'm done. Time for firewood now. We'll get this set up later after we get wood. Nice hardwood, nice and checked, looking good. I'm finding all kinds of good stuff just laying around. Look at this. Nice. Okay, found 3 more rocks here. So we should be able to get a nice fire pit started. Again, this is only temporary for tonight, just like everything else here. But just in time too, because the sun is going to set very, very soon. Let's try that. See if that'll take a spark. Should be good. I just scored this here so I can stop them out. Just smaller stuff. First view of the fire from inside the new lean-to. Lots of work to do, of course, but we got through it. You can't tell, but it's starting to get dark. The camera makes it seem light, but yeah, we're starting to lose sunlight, so pulled everything off just in time. I don't know if you can see over here. I've got some firewood done up. I'll probably just do it up as I need it. I am going to baton some of this down. I'm going to try to. This half-rotten piece, but there's good stuff in there. See about this here. It's filled with bugs. Get some smaller stuff so it burns nice. And that ought to do it. Yeah, I just shoved them down underneath. Hopefully that'll help it build up better. Once we get some coals going, we'll get dinner on. Shouldn't take too long. Get the pot on here. Yeah, that fits nice. And just about that much. A little more. While that water simmers over there, I'm going to work on a little soup kit I put together. It's just an onion, a potato, and a bouillon cube. And then I'm going to put these noodles in with it. Anyways, I'm surprised how fresh this onion stayed. You know, through the whole trip it was hot. I was keeping it under my sleeping pad. Let's get into this. Set that right there. I really need to invest in a cutting board, don't I? Scrape some of the skin off of this. Not all of it. Just a little bit. And I'll pick those up. I'm not going to leave them here for animals. And I'm just going to wait. I'm going to just start cutting them up, and then once the water is simmering, I'll put it in with, probably going to use just a quarter of this bouillon cube here. And of course, some of our bouillon. I forgot that. Only going to put just a little bit in there. Maybe a little more than that. Oh, let's go with half. Those noodles will suck it up. Yeah, that looks good. Actually, might need a little more than that, but yeah, let's put a little more in. Put in half. Cool, so I'm just gonna let that simmer. Those coals are putting off the heat. Oh yeah. And of course, I have no utensils, so I'll be making my own like always. That'll work for me. Nothing fancy, just enough to scoop noodles. I'll drink the stew. It's starting to soften a little bit, but it's going to take a while. That's what we've got. Shorted myself on water again. I know I should have got more. So it's not really a stew, it's just ramen noodles with beef bouillon, onion, and potato. Let's see what we got though. Not bad. Just wish I had more water. I mean, I want to do some work tomorrow, but there's no telling. I mean, I could slam that water down again right now, but let's get some onion on there. Oh, maybe not. Some onion. Pretty good. But anything's good in the woods, right? Well, here's the bed. Got the mat underneath. A little bit of a pillow down here. But yeah, let's try it out. And I am about ready to crash, guys. It's been a brutal, brutal trip so far. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's very perfect. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to call it a day here, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. We'll see you in the morning. Hope you enjoyed the day. Good morning. Comfortable sleep. A little chilly, not too bad though. Use the backpack as a pillow. Bugs kind of menaced me for a while. It's gonna get hot today though. It's gonna be one of the hottest days. But yeah, I'm ready to get up and at it. Gonna have to pass on coffee because I'm running low on water, but whatever. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, and there's a spider in my boot. Get out of there. Just gonna load up my bedroll first thing so when we put the debris on it doesn't get all over my blanket and sleeping pad. And then I can just bail out when it's time to go and I can just push till the end of the day. I ended up getting the logs in the right configuration for a comfortable sleep, but it took a while. It took some rearranging. We're definitely going to need new logs out here for this. This is just one tree, by the way. So I was kind of sliding around and then I got them in the right configuration. Another cool thing about this spot is it looks like it's loaded with blueberry or mulberries. They're just not in bloom yet, but yeah, they're all over in here. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm heading back over to the coniferous region, which is west, basically. So we have west and north. So right down, usually about halfway back I can see the shelter, but I gotta use the compass because I don't want to get lost out here or turned around. So without it, I'd be in trouble. I'm gonna have to go around and pull them up. And I'm just gonna try to pull these up into here, like so. There's a couple other ones I wanted to pull up. But not too far though. I'm gonna have to cut this off too. Well, no, I could just, yeah, I'll pull it up, I'll cut it off right here. Pull this guy up. Now I can't quite decide if I want to leave these on or if I want to cut them off, because we're going to get the tarp on soon. I'm not really sure because my plan was to make holes in the tarp and tie down here, but I'm wondering if I just want to go over the whole thing. You know what I mean? Just cut them all off. I don't know. I think it looks cool like this. I kind of like it like this. I'm going to think on it for a minute. Alright, let's just bust out the tarp and see what we're working with here. This is 2.5 mil. Traditionally I use 6 mil. So it's all I could find in hardware stores around here. I didn't want to use like a camping tarp on this project. Not that I could afford one, but yeah, this is 2.5, so we'll see how it holds up. We'll use Gorilla Tape if we get holes or whatnot. I wasn't sure if we were going to have enough, but just about perfect. I decided to pass on the debris. That's good enough. I mean, it looks all right. It's a little bit of insulation, a little bit of fluff in there. I still don't know what I want to do with these ends. Like I said, I like the look, but I'm wondering if we bring the tarp, you know, just right over the end, But then I'm thinking that the corners might rip this thinner tarp. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it on, and I'm just going to tie down like right here in between. Like so. Just trimming some of this growth off the back here, so the tarp can lay flat. Putting some logs to hold the tarp down so the wind doesn't blow it off, so I can tie these down. Then I'm going to use Gorilla Tape on both sides where I'm going to tie down, and you'll see. But I want to make sure everything's squared up first. Take our Gorilla Tape, right in the middle here. On both sides. Get your knife. And get your lighter. Melt the end. Give it a second. Roll it, because this stuff will burn you if you try to roll it when it's too hot. Right down through the hole. Around. And I make sure this is nice and tense. And yeah, that looks good. Just do the square knot, getting it as tight as possible. And there we have it. And cut the extra cordage off. Should be good. Yeah, this is nice. I don't have to bake in the sun. That went rather well, just as I expected. We'll see how it holds up. But this is really nice having the shade right now in this time of day in the summer. Yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I'm still going to do the corners and see how that goes, although I don't really need to do that, but I do want it to be, you know, nice and tight. And it is possible to do because there's some overlap on the sides here. But one thing I'm worried about, if we don't get debris and pine or spruce boughs on, it might melt or weaken the tarp. I really don't know. I mean, because the sun is blazing hot. It's like 90 degrees here, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll see what goes on. I'm just going to take a little break here, hit the water, kick back in the shade for a little bit because I've been blazing in the sun all day. And I'm getting tore up. I don't know if you can see, but man, the bugs are just annihilating me. Starting to get a little shaky too, which tells me that I'm dehydrated. But having a good time. I wanted to make another run for spruce and pine boughs or whatnot, but it's time for me to face the truth. I've got just the corner of the gallon there. And I don't want to beat myself up. This has been one of the most high endurance trips that I've done yet, up in the top 3. You don't see a lot of the hiking and walking I do, but there's a lot of hiking and a lot of walking and a lot of back and forth, and it's been an awesome trip though, don't get me wrong. But so I'm gonna head back to camp and grab that 12 to 16 ounce bottle of water I stashed under my tent, and then we'll go from there. I'm very happy with the progress that I made with the little time that we had out here. We got the bench in, the tarp on, we got more boughs on the underside, the fire pit, firewood. I'm going to stick that under here actually for next time. And there's a couple more laying around. So heading back northeast direction. Water is very important. I knew I should have gotten more, but you know, I've been sitting inside all winter. It's my first summer trip. I'm not making up excuses, but yeah, I shorted myself on water again. Put this piece of paracord around this tree here. It's basically invisible, but it tells me where my pace count starts, so I can navigate back out to the shelter. Nice shaded little campsite back in here. Crystal clean mountain water from the springs of Pennsylvania. If I didn't have this, I'd be in real trouble right now. It's nice and cool from being under the tent. It's in the shade. I'm gonna go nice and easy on it though. That's the purest of water, I'm telling you. That gallon had mixed in tap water, like chlorine and stuff in it, but this is really, really good. Whew, that was a haul back. It's well over 90 degrees Fahrenheit today. I'm so glad that I had this extra bottle and filled it up and left it here because, you know, I always ration what I have when I'm out there. That's when I know to leave, but it doesn't get any better than that. Real quick, I wanted to let my viewers know that I haven't been replying to comments because I have no internet connection, so if you've been wondering where I've been, that's what's going on. But I'm hoping to change that soon. Here's that fat I left from the other day. Yeah, we'll just leave it out here for the animals. The bugs are on it. It's looking kind of funky, but if I would have gotten to it sooner, it would have been all right. It is time to eat. So, grab the food bag. Tons of stuff left. Got some trail mix, we'll take that. Take some tuna. Got my cook kit here. I wrap it up in a plastic bag. Yeah, we'll just take some stuff. Yeah, that's good. And I'm gonna stash my pack here. We'll head off and eat. Take a wild guess as to where I'm going to eat. I'll give you a little hint. Another brutal day of walking again today, guys. So I went from the shelter back to the camp. Now I'm heading out to the spring. It's a lot of walking, but I need water. Here's what I've got left. And I'm going to slam some of this down right now. I could easily kill the rest of that, but I'm going to save a little bit just in case. Okay, here we go. Last of the water. Oh yes. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's amazing. Let's go with some tuna. Little fold out fork there. Roasted garlic and herb tuna. So I've been mentioning that I was going to explain where I've been. I don't want to get too personal, but basically I had to deal with some personal issues, some addiction problems. I've been out of the addiction now for quite a while, and I take preventative measures to make sure I don't fall back into that addiction. Nothing too serious, common problem. I'm just not going to get too personal. Another thing is I don't have an internet connection, so I can't reply to comments. You know, I still don't have my vehicle back. Again, I'm not complaining here. I'm just telling you what's up. And basically, I've moved around to so many states. This Pennsylvania, the state I'm in now, wants to see my driving records, basically a driving abstract from different states before they issue me a license. I have all the other paperwork in line. I'm ready to go. It's just, you know, all these bureaucratic regulations and nonsense. It's holding me up. That's where I've been. You know, I'm working on getting my internet connection back, working on getting a new place and everything. But yeah, so that's what's up. Sorry to hold it off to the end, but yeah, that's what's been going on. Crystal clear. Real quick, I just wanted to apologize to my viewers who have made PayPal donations and haven't gotten a shout out. I did see that I had a bunch of donations. I know I'm like 6 months behind, but no internet. But special thanks to you. You will get your shout out eventually. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the adventure. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit like, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next trip.